Alright y'all, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses with Zach from the Shy Guys. So, last episode we started this battle with the Eagle and Lion again, for real this time. And conditions are to beat all enemy commanders. And so, we have Edelgard over here, right? And we have Claude over here. All of these people are coming after me, apparently. And I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out. I think, so, like I said last episode, I'm going to do everything I can to keep Bernadetta and Petra alive, and same with Leone and Raphael. And, actually, what I want to find out right now, we can Divine Pulse if need be. What I want to find out is, if I kill Petra, is she going to die? Holy crap! Look at that, she doubles me and wrecks me. Oh my goodness. What level is she? 35. Goodness. Byleth, you need some speed. I get doubled so much in this game. 46 speed? Incredible. I know she's an assassin, but for goodness sake, that is crazy. Look at this. Felix is like my fastest person, right? 36. Well, maybe it's maybe Ingrid's my fastest. Yeah, 40. Goodness. Yeah, Sylvain and Byleth both need speed, like out so bad. They need it so bad. But also Dedue is just incredible. He's the slowest person I've ever seen, but I guess he can get by with what he has since his defense is so good. What I want to try to do is see if I kill Petra, which I can't. I can't kill her. How about this? If I kill Petra, is she going to die or is she just going to leave the battle? Holy crap, she is so good. Look at this. I can't even hit her. This is unbelievable. How about some magic? Is some magic going to do me some good? Why can I not hit her? Holy crap. Let me look at these skills. Yeah, huh. Her speed is so good. Effects avoidance rate. Let's see. So she's got that's helping her out with avoidance. And then she's got that's helping her out. Oh. That is what's helping her out really good. Keen Intuition grants avoidance plus 30 during combat if a foe is 2 or more spaces away. That is a fantastic skill. So I need to make sure that no one gets killed by her this turn because she is unbelievably good. What I'm going to try to do is, I guess I'm going to try to sneakily take out Claude with Ash. And hopefully I can pull this off. Yeah, this is a tough choice. We're going to have to go as quickly as possible to kill Edelgard. And then also try to sneakily take out Claude without killing anyone else. They've made this difficult for me. Okay, Mercedes, I think I want you to move over here and use a physic on Ingrid. Thank you. Okay. So, Leone is targeting Felix. That's not good. I wonder which direction Claude's going to go. He's probably going to go directly to the left, which isn't good. I wish he would head up this way a little bit, you know? Maybe I can, let me do that. And I'm just out of his range. Let me see if I can draw him over, though. Let me just do one of these.
It was the only way.
Very nice, Ash.
I'm getting closer.
I really need some more speed on everybody because the enemies in this game have incredible speed. I mean, they will double you without a second thought. How is she getting over here? How is she attacking? Can I please hit the, look at her? I can't look at her when I'm using... No, don't wait. Let's put Ash right here. And hope for the best. Felix... How is she moving so far? Really? Why? How is she getting me from here? She can't reach that far, can she? I'm looking at the right tile, right? Who's coming after me? How is she getting me? All she has is a silver lance. Okay, the skills that these people have got me a little confused. Does he have some sort of movement thing that's helping her out right here? Yeah, I'm confused. How is she reaching me? I don't want her to reach me because I don't want to kill her. Well. Yeah, I don't understand that. Let's move him this way. Let's actually do one of these. We'll take him up here. He'll help out with Ash. Annette, you just keep moving this way, please. Sedith, I need you to not miss this person. Okay, great. Fantastic. And, I wonder how much this guy would do to Sedith. I bet he might double him, actually. Let's put Sedith right here and wait. And so I could kill Bernadetta right here and see if she would actually die or not. But if I did that, then Petra would come over here and wreck me for real. Okay, Sylvain, you come over here, please. Actually, let me move myself over here first. We'll do one of these. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Petra, can you reach anybody? She's going over that direction. Okay, we need to kill the bosses before they kill each other. Who's Bernadetta shooting? She's shooting at someone over there. Great. Okay, Ingrid, you can definitely help me out over here. Because she can come over here, kill these mage units. Let me do this too, so I know where Edelgard's going to be. Okay, I can break this guy's shield and his first health bar right here. At least one of his shields, not his full shield. Awesome. Okay, that's good news. Sylvain, get over here, please, sir. Let me get a physic on Sedith. And how much damage is he going to do? 15, great. That's good news. Okay, Dedu, start moving your way up. And this should be pretty good. Let's do this. Okay, cross your fingers that no one dies. Well, that guy died, but that's fine. That wasn't a person. That was a random person, so they don't matter. Alright, what are y'all gonna do? No! Claude! Don't go that way. Not happy about that. Okay, so if I put Felix in Claude's range, will he come after Felix? Because that would be pretty nice, because surely he wouldn't be able to beat him, right? I mean, I don't think he would. Oh, this is bad. They are clashing with each other. People are about to die. Don't die, Petra or Bernadetta. Don't die. I'll take care of this. Okay, get right here. I don't see any red line. No red lines coming after me. Claude is about to wreck this poor scrub. And then they're going to go after Bernadetta and Petra. Look at all these people. They are about to wreck them. Oh no. Oh no. My plans are not working out at the moment. Okay, that's not what I need. Give me a, can't reach that guy with Sylvain, unfortunately. Alright, let's see here. We can take this guy out, maybe, with Dimitri. Does she have 2 range? No, that's good news. She does have that crazy axe though, so let's cross our fingers that she doesn't somehow kill Dimitri right here. Let's actually equip this Brave Lance. And we'll get to see some cool text maybe as they encounter each other. Okay. Let me select her again. That looks good. Let's kill this guy with a short spear. Fantastic. Who has the chest key? Does she have the chest key? If she does, I want her to start making her way over to the chest. Yeah, get right here. She'll be fine. She does have the chest key. This guy's going to attack her. Probably miss. Annette, come over here, please. Mercedes, you just keep going that way. Okay, no one needs to be healed. If I put Ash right here, no, come on. Ugh, this is bad news. It's very likely that someone is going to die. Not one of my units, probably, hopefully. But also, hopefully, not any of the units that I want to stay alive. Look, Petra's about to do, okay, she's not going to double Raphael. He's going to absolutely destroy this poor scrub, though, if he gets the chance. Oh my goodness, they are really powerful units. You just keep doing your best over there. Oh, that's, okay, maybe maybe we can do a little bit better than that. No, Sagittarius the best we're going to get, it looks like. Do that, please.
Won't work.
Okay, and right there. Can Sedith just take this guy down from over here? He can. Okay. Do that, Sedith. Alright. This is a little stressful. Oh wait, that didn't kill him. He had 1 more health bar. I'm dumb. Okay, Sedith, you get right there. I'll do this. That's not going to do it. Will anything do it? Doesn't look like it. Ugh. Aura, maybe? That does a lot. Let's see if I can get a crit right here. Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Exemplar.
So that guy's dead. Okay, no one come after Dadu, please, or any of my people. Yeah, I want him out of range. Cross your fingers that no one dies. No one important.
Stab your chest,
Ah.
break your neck, smash your head. I will allow you to choose your own death.
I'm not interested in methods of dying. All that matters is when death takes place, not how. And I have no intention of dying today.
I'm sure all of the people you've slaughtered so far thought the same.
Okay, she's coming at me with a gambit, apparently. I'm glad that missed. Okay. That's fine. This guy is absolutely going to die. So if they die this turn, don't die. Okay, well that guy's going to die. Claude is so far away from me now. Okay, Leone, don't kill anybody. No.
Wish I could have at least died at home. Not in this big, stupid field.
Bernadetta, thank you. I'll make sure your life was not lost in vain.
This is dumb. Dang it. I don't even think I can get to Claude now and take him down because he's so far away. If I'm going to save their life, I'm going to have to go so far back into this battle using Divine Pulse.
No use.
Petra is so good. Look at this, though. I don't think she could take on Leone and Claude together, but she is fantastic. Can I get to Claude right now? Because if I can, I can't. This is terrible. I'm going to do this. And if I get this crit and kill Claude, he probably won't die. He'll probably retreat. Then I won't go back in time.
So sad that our reunion should take place on the battlefield. I cannot lose.
There we go. Great job, Ash.
Yeah, I thought we had a chance, but there was no way to predict the movements of the Kingdom Army. I can't afford to die here. I have to retreat.
Well, I'm not happy that Bernadetta died. I'm pretty sad about it. This is absolutely terrible. Ingrid can't reach the chest either. Oh, that's not good. We have to end this battle right here, I think. This is just the worst. I'm not going to be able to get this chest either. Yeah. I could Divine Pulse way back, but I don't think I will. That's a lot of damage. Let's do one of these, maybe. Okay, so she's still retaliating. Ugh. Maybe I can get Mercedes over here to do one of these. Yeah. How about that?
Much needed.
That is some great range.
My
So yeah, unfortunately, this isn't going exactly how I wanted it to. So as long as she doesn't crit.
We met. One of our paths would have to come to an end.
Really?
Your journey ends here, Professor. Forever.
Predictable.
I lost. Just
Yep.
as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one.
I'm sad.
I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not happy about how that turned out.
So, you think you can escape, Edelgard?
She just did.
Your Highness! You're alive. We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden. That woman. We failed to capture her. I will keep pursuing. The rest of you, keep fighting! I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in. I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
That's the girl.
You! What are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back.
She's
now.
about to try to assassinate Dimitri. Turn around, Dimitri.
Your Highness! You are...
I kind of wish that was a cutscene. What just happened?
Have I caught you off guard, Your Highness? Aww, does it hurt? I bet it hurts real bad, doesn't it? But it's nothing compared to what my brother felt. You will never be forgiven, you know. I will never forgive you.
You must be...
You filthy monster. It's time to die!
Dimitri!
No!
Professor! Do it now!
You did.
Brother, help me.
Rodrigue! Your Highness, are you safe? Please tell me it wasn't in vain. His punishment, it was mine to bear. There are no sins or punishments on the battlefield. No, don't die. Please don't die. Father, stepmother, Glenn, they all died and left me behind. Rodrigue, are you to join the ghosts who shadow my every move? This is my fault. I'm the one who killed you, as surely as though I had wielded the blade. Your Highness, you have one thing terribly wrong. None of them, none of us, died for you. I'm dying for what I believe in, just as they did. Your life is your own. It belongs to no other, living or dead. Live for what you believe in. Dimitri, my boy, you really do look just like His Majesty. What are you saying, Lambert?
I am heading to Dusker, and before you start, nothing you could say would change my mind. You worry too much, my friend. So far, relations with Dusker have been going smoothly, wouldn't you say? You, of all people, should appreciate how critical these negotiations are.
Of course I do, but for the king himself to make the journey, you must admit that it's dangerous. And His Highness is still so young. If the worst should happen...
Even if the worst should happen, he would be okay. He's a smart boy, Rodrigue. Even if he should lose his father, I have no doubt that he will grow to be a good and respectable man.
Lambert.
However, if he ever starts down the wrong path, and I am not here to set him straight, I am trusting you to do so in my stead, old friend. Promise me.
Lambert, my promise.
What do you want?
Well, this all sucks. Where are you going?
It doesn't concern you.
Yes, it do. It does.
Get out of my way. No.
You're going to Embar, aren't you? Do you really think that will appease the dead?
Silence! You have no idea what you're talking about. Death is the end. No matter how much lingering regret a person has, after death, they are powerless. They cannot even wish for revenge, much less seek it out. Hatred, regret, those burdens fall on the shoulders of those who are left behind. And so I must continue down this path. I already told you as much. It is far too late to stop.
There must be another way.
Do not waste your breath with some nonsense about how I should move on with my life for their sake. That is merely the logic of the living. it's meaningless. Those who died with lingering regret, they will not loose their hold on me so easily. But you seem to have all the answers. So tell me, Professor. Please tell me. How do I silence their desperate pleas? How do I save them? Ever since that day 9 years ago, I have lived only to avenge the fallen. Even my time at the Officers' Academy was also that I could secure my revenge and clear away the regret of the dead. It was the only thing that kept me alive. My only reason to keep moving forward.
You've suffered enough.
But then who or what should I live for?
Live for what you believe in.
What I believe in. Rodrigue said the same thing. But is it possible? I am a murderous monster. My hands are stained red. Could one such as I truly hope for such a life? As the sole survivor of that day, do I have the right to live for myself? Your hands are so warm. Have they always been?
Well, alright, that was interesting, I suppose.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Heartstring Moon. The King's Triumphant Return. Following the death of Rodrigue, Dimitri begins to question his desire for revenge. His troubled mind turns to the kingdom capital and how he might end the chaos plaguing Fargus once and for all.
So, I've got to say, that was kind of like... I do enjoy the story, but that part with the random maiden, you know, just being a plot thing to, I guess, bring Dimitri back to his senses a little bit, that was kind of obvious. Like, well, it was obvious that he was a bad guy and not a very deep
was certainly a turning point
deep
for us.
thing to cause it. It was just kind of forced. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but still, sucks that Rodrigue died. That was pretty sad, actually. So I liked seeing him talk to Dimitri's dad, though. That was actually pretty cool. Anyways, okay, Gilbert.
However, Rodrigue's death has been difficult to bear. We've lost considerable military strength and resources.
Is there no way to secure more soldiers?
If we split up the soldiers currently defending the monastery, we should have sufficient numbers to invade the Empire. But even then...
Your Highness, you should be resting. Your wounds are still healing.
I am well, I assure you. More importantly, may I have a moment of your time? Thank you. I wish to apologize to all of you. I have led you down this dark path with me, and have caused so much suffering along the way. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for my behavior. There is no apology I could offer that would be sufficient.
And how do you intend to make up for my father's death?
Felix, I realize words alone are not enough to repent, but I fear they are all I have.
I'm not after more empty words. I want you to speak through your actions.
I know that no amount of regret can ever bring back the lives we have lost. I know that well. It is like patching up a tear with a different material. Things can never be as they were. The best I can hope for is to make things whole again. I wish to do the right thing from now on. That is why I have made a decision. I intend to take back the kingdom capital. I wish to save our people. Those who I turned my back on for far too long. To follow my heart and do the right thing. That is the only way I can atone for my sins.
Your Highness. If we can win back Ferdiad, it will give us the advantage in our war against the Empire. As one who has served the royal family for ages, know that your words bring me great joy and pride. That said, I must point out that if we make for Ferdiad, the Emperor's head will slip further out of reach. Can you live with that?
I still hold hatred in my heart for her, and for the ones responsible for the tragedy. That I will carry with me until death. But my life is my own. It belongs to no one else, and it is high time that I started living for what I believe in. I will no longer allow the voices of the dead to bind me. This is something that I must do. No. Something that I am choosing to do. I will accomplish my aim, even if it means risking my life to do so.
Understood, Your Highness. So, any objections?
Count me in.
You are correct. We cannot afford to die in vain by recklessly challenging the Empire.
I'm worried about Lady Rhea. But if this is the choice you've made, I support it.
I am at your command, Your Highness. I will follow you anywhere.
My sword is at your service, Your Highness.
I'll help too. The people in Ferdiad need us.
Fine, I'll help you, in my father's stead. But in return, you must win. You know that, don't you, Dimitri?
I do. And I swear on my father's lance that we will prevail.
Then it is decided. It seems this war council has much to discuss. Our next stop is Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. For the future of Fargus.
Sweet. Okay. Taking back Fargus. I think that is a better choice than going straight to the Empire. Yeah, let's go talk to the Dew. More dots.
Here for the flowers again?
Not particularly.
You might as well have a look while you are here. I have two things to say.
Alright, say them.
First, I thank you for supporting His Highness in my absence. But I must also admonish you for taking your own well-being too lightly. On several occasions, I have seen you protect others by putting yourself in harm's way. I am grateful for your efforts, but I feel you should place a higher value on your own life. His Highness relies on you, as do I.
I understand that.
Then show that with your actions. We cannot afford to lose an invaluable asset like you, and this greenhouse would be a more lonely place without you in it.
Oh.
It would not be fair to the flowers to leave me their only caretaker. Someday, I hope to show you a whole landscape of these flowers in full bloom.
You mean Dusker?
Yes. Once this conflict is over, and His Highness ascends the throne, I believe it can be done. You must live at least until then. Understood?
Understood. Same to you.
That's true enough. I had not thought much of my own life until now, except that I would gladly cast it aside for His Highness. That is still true. But now I desire to see the end of this war. Until I can show you the fields of Dusker and bloom, I will go on living.
Sweet. Some good motivation too. Okie dokie. It's time to do some exploring, I suppose. First, is there anything I want to check out over here? Why don't we, so I can't try this again until I buy a new Master Seal, right? And I need to go to Anna to do that. Yeah, no weird battles or anything today. Let's do some exploring. Okay. Supply run again, and beautiful flowers, any type or size will do. Both from Gilbert. Okay. Let's go see. Why are people spawning right in front of me? Let's go down here see if we can get some stat boosters today. That would be nice.
Unbelievable.
Maybe.
Can we get some speed stat boosters? No. We need some better speed all around. We get doubled so often in this game. It's crazy. Okay, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. And one of those. Sweet. Alrighty. So we've got 2 quests to do.
Hi there.
They look like they'll be pretty easy. Uncommon fish out there today. Okay. Maybe I'll do some fishing.
The fish in this pond get fed every day. So they're swimming all lazy and serene, but the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that, because soldiers know that their life is on the line. Okay, what else do I want to do on camera? Why don't I swing over to the market? We'll buy this, why don't we buy 2 Master Seals, just in case we need another one. We have plenty of money right now. Oh, let's talk to our favorite gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Ferdiad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence. I'd like to visit that place at least once before I die. But I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated. Ah, well. I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
Okay. What do we have here? Nice.
If you manage to take back Ferdiad, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business. Taxes in the Fargus dukedom are ridiculously high. Makes it hard to even think about trading. That Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway? From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth. But if they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
For real. Oops. Okay, Anna.
Welcome. Is that the one?
She only has, oh yeah, we'll buy 2 of these. Okay.
Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
Now, let's go. Oh, we've got a thing right here. Give me right there, please. There we go. I wonder who this is. Let's go find out. Who do we got? Dimitri. Okay, so Dimitri wants to talk now that he's not as crazy. Still training?
Indeed, but I was thinking about ending it here. Perhaps it is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago.
What wounds?
The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder. Her eyes were filled with revenge, just as mine once were.
Who was she?
I don't know, but I have a guess. I suppose I haven't told you about that yet.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar. The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a time.
Why did they do it?
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago. I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent. I have taken so many lives, and with each one, I face hatred. During the last 5 years especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast. And that young girl's brother. At some point, I must have... That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday. Because I hated. Because I stole and... because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with.
I feel the same way.
Yes, as one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war, until the day my life comes to an end.
Yeah, it is mine as well.
Perhaps. You know, Professor, there is something that I only recently realized. I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Well, how about that? We also have many supports, all of them with Dimitri probably. Whew. Yeah, we'll get to those in just a minute. Why don't we head up here to Gilbert real quick?
I am very grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own. This is all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue. This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain. Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
Okay.
I have a request.
I'll accept that one, and oops.
I have a request.
Accept that one. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
This month, leave the is it tricky?
Okay, find some flowers and give them to Gilbert. Yeah, I'm out of flowers. Let me actually take a closer look at this quest. Do I not have any flowers at all? I know I've given most of them away as gifts. I have sunflower.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go down here to the glowing light on the map. And we should be able to pick this thing up and head straight back to it. Open door. Let me out. There we go. Gladiolus. Okay. Sharp as blades. Take me back up here, please. And here you go, Gilbert.
Leave the is it tricky?
No? Do I need to give it to him as a gift?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yeah, that's all the quests for this month. Why don't we go do a quick advice box thing? And then maybe we'll check out some of these supports. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, what do you have for me? One note. If someone is having trouble falling asleep, you could sing them a lullaby, but you can't really do that for yourself. Is there anything you can do to help yourself fall asleep? Find another sleepy person and sing to each other. If you exercise before bed, that's sure to tire you out. If it helps if the air is thinner, try climbing a mountain. Who is this? Let's say the stupid answer. Dorothea. She didn't like it. None of those were... I mean, the second one was not a bad idea, I guess. Now, what do we have here? Okay. Give me 10% XP, please. Sweet. Okay, that's the only thing I can afford. Actually, no, I can afford some, flying, I suppose, maybe. Yeah, why don't we get some better flying? Okay.
You're all set.
Sweet.
See you again soon.
So yeah, these statues are shaping up now. Looking a little... two of them are gold now, and the other two are still getting worked on. Yeah, I'm going to go around and talk to everybody in just a little bit. First, let's do some supports. Dimitri has so many. Let's start with Dedu.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Well, they are still deep. These are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. And besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
You say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedue, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscur blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscur and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedue. Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
Well, that was sweet. Dimitri and Felix. Let's see if Felix isn't as mad as him anymore.
Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Well.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me, and they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
He only has
Not my
one eye.
intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face. That's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
Can we find out what happened during the 5 years when he got the wounded on his eyes? Like, what happened? I really want to know. Mercedes and Dimitri.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet, whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes, I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together. Just the two of us.
I like that one. That one was pretty good. Dimitri. Annette, go.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
About me?
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do. That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you, so I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little. But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food. That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat. Oh, did you know there's a famous sweets shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital. Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go? I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right.
But 5 years ago, my uncle betrayed the kingdom and went over to the Empire's side. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital. Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time. Right?
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind.
Okay, this reminds me, I think I want to maybe pair Gilbert with Annette as a adjutant sometime soon.
Finally, you score a point against me on the ground. You have improved, Ingrid.
That was nothing more than a fluke. My technique was horribly sloppy that last round.
It does not matter what sort of technique it was. You won. If this had been a real battle, I would be dead. You wielded your lance well, without any hesitation. Has your approach changed?
You may recall when I said I'm now able to move on, because of you.
I remember. What did you mean by it?
That I finally understand a truth about Glenn. It sounds as though he died with a heavy heart. A heart that carried regret. I had suspected as much. But instead of acknowledging it, I twisted my memory of him to fit an ideal I've been upholding.
I see.
Your Highness, I will not sacrifice my life for anyone. But perhaps instead, I can live my life for someone. I will pledge my life to you.
And how exactly am I meant to interpret that?
However you please, Your Highness.
Oh? Well then, Ingrid, when this is all over, I want you to support and defend me. As my knight, I have been thinking of telling you this for a long time. We get along well, you and I.
As your knight? Yes, of course. Of course I will. I intended to do so for the sake of the kingdom. Together, Your Highness. You and I. Our first order of business, putting this tragic war to an end.
Yes. And while we're at it, do not die on me, Ingrid. Promise me that.
Yes, Your Highness. I swear it on my lance.
Very nice. Who's left? Just Flane. Okay.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flane. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny. But are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am sure it will subside soon. Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. Ever since my family and friends were murdered before my eyes. I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache is a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That would explain your somber demeanor. Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people. As for me, if I am ever to be but a memory in your future, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely, anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness. I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flane. And thank you.
Alrighty, so we've still got a ton of supports, but I'm going to have to end this episode off right here. So fellas, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe because you know I would appreciate it so very much. And when I come back, I will have done all the exploring I want to do. I'll probably have used all my activity points. And yeah, I'll just make sure that everything is good to go exploration-wise, and we will continue on with the month and eventually get to the battle of taking back Ferdiad. So stay tuned for the next episode, fellas, and I will see you then. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.